Hey guys, so I'm going to react to another video, and this time it's by Crypt TV. So why am I reacting to this video? I don't know. Okay, but let's just watch it, cause from what I've seen, it's pretty bad in terms of acting and dialogue and plot. So with that being said, I haven't watched this one, so let's watch it together. Okay, so there's gonna be no pausing. Okay, you got that? You got that?
Monsters are real.
No, they're not.
The story you're about to hear was attempted to be verified by internet sleuths.
You mean it was attempted to be scary?
Only raised more questions. There's no way Dylan should have survived the car wreck. He was driving 30 miles above the speed limit, passing up cars like he was on a racetrack when he clipped the fender of a station wagon. But at nearly 95 miles per hour, Dylan's Camry might as well have been made out of paper mache. The elderly couple in the station wagon Dylan hit.
Well, I mean,
impact with the concrete wall.
it could have been one of those lucky cases where he just
Their
survived.
bones had shattered like glass, and their organs had ruptured to the point where it would have been more appropriate to say that they had exploded inside their bodies. But worst of all was what happened to the baby.
The baby's dead.
The SUV.
The baby's dead.
It was too gruesome to account. 3 fatalities.
Fatality.
And hundreds of thousands of dollars of damage. When I picked him up from the hospital, I was surprised to find that Dylan had no remorse. He was a spoiled rich kid willing to blame every other driver but himself.
Man, it was those people's fault.
He groaned as we pulled up to his house. Come on in, and let's get plastered. I didn't think it was a good idea, but I knew Dylan had just
Plastered?
survived a traumatic incident.
Is that even a word?
So I agreed to hang out for a while. We cracked open a cheap bottle of whiskey, and after a few drinks...
I thought you said steam ham.
When it's your time to go, he told me. Playing by the rules isn't going to save your life. These people were playing it safe, driving the speed limit, using their blinkers, just like they were supposed to.
Jesus! The dialogue's so bad.
100 got away without a scratch. Did you get that in the crash? Dylan seemed surprised by the question.
No.
Don't know. First time I noticed it.
I don't know.
There was something uncanny.
There's just something on my hand.
Unsettling. And wondered what could compel a person to be so self-absorbed. I should have said something to him then. But I didn't. Instead,
Pussy.
we both got stinking drunk. And I fell asleep on the couch. I'm not sure what time I passed out, but it was pretty late when I felt a hand on my shoulder.
Wake up!
Did you hear that? Dylan whispered. I think someone's in the house.
See, this is why gun laws are important, okay? We need guns.
Stop suddenly. His face had gone white, frozen into a petrified scream. He looked as if he had seen a ghost. The creature
I've
came
seen a ghost,
crawling
man.
into the living room. The most terrible thing I'd ever laid eyes on. It was a towering black monstrosity that wore a crown of thorns. Help me! But I just clenched my eyes shut and played dead. I was too afraid that if
I'm dead.
then it would turn on me next. Then came the sounds of bones crunching, the sound of cartilage tearing, a tendon shredding, and then the screams too. The horrible screams of Dylan.
Wait a minute.
The creature for mercy, begging me for help.
You wouldn't be able to scream.
I kept my eyes shut as tight as possible and pretended not to hear him.
That is hilarious.
Eventually, the screaming came to a stop. And after a few minutes...
And after a few minutes?
My eyes. I was sure that when I did, I'd be greeted by that thing staring at me through its big, empty eye sockets, but the creature was gone.
I don't feel so
All that
good.
remained was Dylan. Or rather, what was left of him on the living room floor.
Ah, he deserved that. Who gives a shit?
His body was a mangled mess. The wound on his hand, the peculiar crescent shape that had been his only injury from his earlier accident, had changed as well, and I found this to be the most curious thing of all. It had gone from a crescent
To a 666.
bloodied circle.
Oh, okay.
I placed an anonymous call to the police and I drove back to my place. I'm worried they might trace Dylan's death back to me. But
What?
even though I was there, I don't know how they could convince themselves that I was the culprit.
Would they?
Dylan's body was disfigured. There's no way one person could have...
They wouldn't. if
It
you
would
just
take 2 tons of metal traveling at high speeds on the
if you
highway
just call the
to
police and
wall
you
off
tell
the body
them
in that way.
my friend has been murdered by something,
That or maybe
the police would understand.
the angel of death.
They wouldn't just assume that you did it.
A soul that wasn't supposed to get a second chance.
Just call the police. Stop making up bullshit. They're not gonna assume it's you. Are you fucking kidding me? That's it?
Watch new vids every month.
That was horrible. That was dog shit. That was absolute dog shit. The story was just horrible. Whatever, man. Let's just get hammered. Like, nobody talks like that. I feel like most people are just like, when something like that tragic happens to them, they do care, even if they're a piece of shit. But they care more about themselves, and they will say something more like, "Man, 2 people are dead. I was in a car." First of all, the car accident. Wouldn't that car be traced to him? And they'll be like, "Wait a minute, it's this rich boy's car." And then they'll find him, and then they'll arrest him. But maybe I missed the detail. Like, maybe it is in his car. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It just really bothers me that 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 he's just like, I almost got in a car accident. I almost died, and I killed a couple people. I don't give a shit. Let's just fucking party, dude. I feel like that's such an unrealistic character. I mean, you can make a douchebag, but you can also make him a realistic douchebag. Okay, why do you have to make him a fucking cartoonish douchebag? It's just so horrible. It's so bad. Fuck. The dialogue was so bad, especially because you can tell that the author was just trying to make you hate him from the beginning. It's just, oh my goodness. Like, it was so forced, is what I'm trying to say. And then the good guy, like why are you even friends with him at this point? Like, why are you even friends with him? It doesn't even make any sense. Like, why would you be friends with someone like that? I'm not. Well, maybe that's just me though. Well, anyways, that was horrible. I don't know. It's not. I think this was a different video. I should have clicked on another one, but I guess I already reacted to it. So, and despite the fact that there's many things you can criticize this story about, there aren't enough things to make an entire video about it. So I'm not going to. But the next video that we're gonna react to is gonna be another Crypt TV. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but I'm gonna find one that actually has like acting in it. Right? The narrator, he's just. He acts too. How do you say it? Like, he's acting like he has never acted before. There I was. Dude, why don't you just tell the story in your regular voice? Because right now, it just sounds like you're overreacting. And it makes the story more annoying to listen to. Plus, you're telling a story. This isn't happening to you right now. Well, anyways, with that being said, I hope you liked this video. And if you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.